Hi teachers, this is Andrew Herman here with a teacher tip video about how to use social bookmarking for education, specifically two websites, Delicious and Pocket. Now first I'm going to show you how to get signed up with the website Delicious, but I want to explain why social bookmarking is a great way to get students involved and to spread information for education. Firstly, social bookmarking is a way to collect and organize and eventually share websites and information on the web. The way it works is you create your own account on one of these websites and you organize information and websites that you think are relevant or could be instructional for a unit or for a specific idea, for instance. If you were teaching students about the American Revolution, you could pull together a social bookmarking website that has instructional YouTube videos mixed in with interviews, audio files, and documents that all pertain to the American Revolution. It's a great way to help students organize the web, which has obviously tons of resources on it, and it kind of points them in the right direction. You can also use it for professional development and share with your colleagues helpful websites and instructional resources. So the website I'm going to show you first that uses social bookmarking is called Delicious. Delicious is pretty popular and it's pretty easy to get set up with as well. First of all, you go to delicious.com and you set up an account. You can set it up with your Facebook or with your Google Plus or Google Apps for Education account. So you can see here I have a page of 5 websites, and these websites all pertain to social bookmarking, and I'll show you guys how to get to my website in case you're interested in researching a little bit. First of all, you need to create your website or create your Delicious account and then start adding links. The easiest way to do this is to get the Google Chrome add-on for Delicious, which you can see is right here in my browser. That way, when you're on a website, you can just click that and it automatically adds it to Delicious. Let me give you an example. Say I wanted to show my students a Edgar Allan Poe resource because we're reading The Cask of Amontillado. And I wanted to link them to the Wikipedia page for Edgar Allan Poe, or maybe the Edgar Allan Poe Museum site. I'm on his website right now for the Poe Museum. All I would have to do is click the Delicious button, and then this side screen comes up. It has the title of the website, the link, and then you can use these things called tags. Tags are really similar to hashtags if you've used Twitter before. It makes it easy for other people to search and connect your site with other similar sites. So I would use a tag like Edgar Allan Poe, maybe poetry, and literature. Then I would save the site. It also shows you that you are the 7th person to save that link. Other people have saved this link on Delicious before. Go back to your Delicious and you might have to refresh it. But now you can see that Edgar Allan Poe Museum is in my list of Delicious pages. Now, if you're saving a lot of websites, this can get cumbersome, but there's an easy way that Delicious has found to organize these sites together, and that is called tag bundles. Tag bundles can group your Delicious sites together, making it easy for students and other educators to organize and view your data. You can create a new bundle. You can call it Edgar Allan Poe. And one of the tags can be Edgar Allan Poe. And save the bundle. So now this way, if you click on your Edgar Allan Poe tag bundle, there's your site right there. My other one is Bookmarking and Education. You can see I have my websites that you guys can access later all laid out for you. These are hyperlinks. They take you to the websites that are linked. Now, a few other things that Delicious offers that are pretty helpful are networking, which you can follow people And every time that they save a link, it gets sent to your networking feed. So you can find other educators, maybe people of similar content area as you, and you can kind of follow along. If they have great sites, they can easily share them with you that way. There's also a trending, which is in its beta stage, which you can find things that people are saving at a rapid pace. There are a few ways to use this in your classroom. I think it's a great research tool, especially if you're doing a research paper. But also, if you just want to have a place for students to potentially find more information about a unit, just link them up to your Delicious page, and then you could start adding maybe pertinent websites that pop up with current events. There's plenty of uses, and a lot of educators use Delicious in their classrooms. And the second one that I want to show you guys is called Pocket. And Pocket is the one that I use for my personal bookmarking, but I also use it for getting education resources. So to get Pocket, you go to getpocket.com and you set up an account very similarly to Delicious. Now with Pocket, I like it a little bit better than Delicious in the respect that it has images that associate with each site, so it's easier to browse. You can see that all of these, and I can scroll down here, but all of these websites that I've saved have images, so I can find them a little bit easier. The language is kind of similar to Delicious. There are tags that go along with it. Right there you can see the tag button. It's got reading, technology, design, art, Android drawing. And there are favorites as well. You can put a star on particular websites that you want to stand out. There's also recommended, which is kind of like the network option there. But if you look to Pocket for your social bookmarking, it's good for visual learners, I would say, is the big difference between that and Delicious. Pocket also has a built-in feature for Chrome where you can just hit the button and it saves automatically to Pocket. So I really recommend using social bookmarking in your classroom, if not for your students, but definitely for your own professional development. I know that I might be looking at my phone, my Twitter feed, and I might see a great article that I don't have time to read at that moment. Clicking the Delicious or Pocket button is a great way to save it for later, where you can actually read and appreciate the article as opposed to forgetting about it forever. It's got a lot of uses in the classroom too, and I think that if you experiment a little bit, maybe check out my Delicious page, which you can get to by following me at the A.R. Herman. Right there, you can follow me at A.R. Herman, Herman, and you can get some of these websites that'll help you get started. I highly recommend using social bookmarking in your classroom, and I think your students will really appreciate it as well. Thanks.